Hey guys, so I wanted to kind of shoot this video and kind of talk about myself a little bit, give you guys a little more background about me and sort of why I decided to get into financial coaching. So my journey starts actually around age 15 for me. I was in high school. I had gotten into the Academy of Banking and Finance where I started learning about the financial services industry, how to manage your money, how monetary policy works, all of that sort of fun stuff, right? And I even landed my first job at 15 years old as an intern for Washington Mutual. So that was a great experience for me. Now, moving forward into college and beyond, I ended up working in a career that has nothing to do with money, finance, business, anything like that. So I really have a passion for that subject matter. And even though I was in an unrelated field, I was able to grow a career where I made very good money. And I was able to apply everything that I learned and everything that I was learning over time into a wealth building strategy to eventually attain financial freedom. And I think that's kind of the goal for everyone, right? I mean, I don't think I myself am at a point where I've achieved the financial freedom status that I want, but I've been able to build for myself at only 30 years old a very comfortable and sustainable life. I mean, I shoot this video out on my boat, which is an amazing blessing that I have that I'm able to afford now, but it took me many years of being self-disciplined and applying everything that I learned about money and finances for me to get to this point in my life. Now, although my career ended up being in a completely unrelated field, it still allowed me the opportunity to interact with a lot of highly intelligent people. And the more I interacted with them, the more that I began to realize that your career success or intelligence has nothing to do with your ability to build wealth, your ability to manage money well. The more that I interacted with my colleagues and would try to get advice from them about different things to do with money, the more I realized that most of them were still in debt. Most of them had very little invested, and most of that investment was just in their retirement accounts, and that was all that they had invested. They received very little financial advice and had very little financial education. Most of them would receive their financial advice or education simply from one person, which was their financial advisor. And many of them felt that they worked too hard for their money, but at the end of every year, they had very little to show for it. I mean, people who are making very good money in the six-figure range and still struggled living paycheck to provide for their families and to live a comfortable life. So I just started helping them out. I just started helping because I love talking about this subject matter so much. I've spent a ton of my own time learning more about this subject matter, learning more information about growing your wealth, attaining financial freedom, getting out of debt, allocating your investments, getting into productive assets so that eventually my assets can pay for my lifestyle and I can get to a place where I'm completely free. And I feel like all of my hardworking colleagues deserve the same thing. They are capable of producing the same sort of life, yet because of how they were managing their finances, they were unable to actually make that a reality. So that really pained me, and it motivated me to try to create a program where I can help them from a step-by-step perspective achieve financial freedom and build long-term generational wealth.